Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
J.P. Crawford stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Kiermaier makes the grab on the run. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's two down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge
Gausman, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Kiermaier going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back now in Toronto. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Springer
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I got one ball, one strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Rodriguez brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Garver.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. A little out front there as he swings through it. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And that's too high. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kiermaier sizing this one up. Balls it in, and there's one away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Foul ball there.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And here it comes. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
Line drive, base hit. So digging in, Luke Raley. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Now
that's
miss. No score here in the second. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two outs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the third out. 2 left on. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Justin Turner. That misses. And that is ball 1. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Hard hit left side. Turner is out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one inside. Ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman. That's to third. Rojas jumps, throws. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Rojas. And a pitch. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. He's there. He's got it. One away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 so far. And there's the strike. Big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the ball, I'm going right back in there.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Top of the third, no score. Wouldn't chase that time. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitch clock.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Flied to right his first time. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there. That's hard hit on the line. Kiermaier makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Mitch Garver up to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. In the air out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back.
Leading
and now it's the Varsho.
The left
Castillo back to work. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Comebacker to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt. There's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball.
Ouch, that one got him.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
And it's fouled away.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
France flips it. That's 1. Throw to first. Safe.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one misses. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one not close. And the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wide.
Slider got him for strike 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 4th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. Gosman back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And another ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Biggio throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Luke Raley, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. And that's a strike. Raley measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him. And there are 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out. And it's a 1-2. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Off the mark there, ball 1. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Turner at the plate now. That's ball 1. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out.
No, that's down.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base.
Left side, but it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And the batter now, Kevin Biggio. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then
hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Reese and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel out.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So up next, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, could be 2. Nice stop. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Bounced out to short. Crawford tosses across to first. That ends the inning. And they left stranded, but they do push across 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Rojas. The pitch. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. 1 out, base is empty. One and 2 here. And that one almost hit him. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now it's 3 and 2. 1 down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field, and that is Springer. Drops into the glove, 2 away now. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And the next pitch is way outside. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Kiermaier now. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Springer lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And the slider just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a couple of quick outs.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bichette stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Oh, Bichette, the last one out. It's 3-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Change-up up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Ladder, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Bounce to 3rd. Rojas. Slings to 1st. What a play. Inning over. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball. Jorge Polanco will hit next.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Genesis Cabrera preparing to come on if needed. Swanson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier snags it. 1 down. Now it's the Mariners DH, Mitch Garver. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Cal Raleigh. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Way outside. Now 1-2. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for bottom of the sixth. Justin Turner now. Line to kick the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got him swinging. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Biggio jumps out of the way of ball one. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Stand up at the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's the second baseman. Yeah, there's a ball.
Count 1-0.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball two. Blue Jays down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Dalton Varsho hitting on deck circle. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Across here this half. New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Raley up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. And for a strike. It's 0-1. Swanson in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner out, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Josh Rojas now at the plate. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. That runs out 2. Back here at Rogers Center, down the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Raley under it. And there's one away. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. That's in there. Strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. That's down and in. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier.
Just missed. That one to first, and it goes just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Chad Green ready to go.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Chad Green.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And ball 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Just missed.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boo. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. Fought off foul. And now the 0-1.
Ball one. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it out, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Next offering misses, and the count is even, 2-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fly ball to right, and George makes the grab. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it.
Polanco to Crawford for 1. On the first, double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. To the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. And Turner is retired. And that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Genesis Cabrera. Well, 1-run game. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Varsho moving under this one. And there's 1 away. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ripped on a line. Kiermaier brings it in with a nice running grab. No. Andres Munoz now comes on now.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around second is Biggio. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. And he's got a double.
Always just feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed.
That one the other way, and it's into the gap. Here's the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.